Now, we're gonna answer part A, question A, and question B. Mr. Farouk is the founder and CEO of Special Mart Retail Holdings. He wishes to invest a portion of his business profits with the amount of 35,000 ringgit to generate additional earnings over time. As a financial advisor for the company, you have been assigned to assist him in deciding between the two following investment schemes. For First Bank is Easy Bank. Interest rate charge is 4.25% compounded quarterly. For Go Bank is 4.55% compounded semi-annually. For question A, how much money will Mr. Farouk have in his investment account from each bank after 5 years? So, for question A, we have to use the compound interest formula because in this question, there is no repeated action. For the formula is S equals to P, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, the power of N. So, for Easy Bank, what the information that we have? So, for principal is 35,000 ringgit and the rate is 0.0425 and the time is 5 years and the M is 4 because it says compounded quarterly. So we're going to substitute into the formula. So the final answer will be 43,238 and 32 cents. Then we're going to calculate for Go Bank. So we use the same formula. So for the principal is 35,000, the K is 0.0455 and the time will be the same, 5 years, and the M is 2 because in the question it says compounded semi-annually. So we're going to substitute into the formula. So the final answer will be 43,829 and 14 cents. Next, we're going to answer for question B. Calculate the difference in the amount of interest between both banks. So what formula we can use? Either S equal P plus I or I equal S minus P. So for Easy Bank, what the information that we have is S equal to 43,238 and 32 cents. The principal is 35,000. So we have to substitute into the formula. So we have the final answer for Easy Bank is 8,238 and 32 cents. So for Go Bank, we use the same formula. So the S is 43,829 and 14 cents. The principal is 35,000. So we're going to substitute into the formula. So the final answer for Go Bank is 8,829 and 14 cents. But we have to calculate the difference in the amount of interest between both banks. So 8,829 and 14 cents minus 8,238 and 32 cents. So we got the answer is 590 and 82 cents.
Based on your answer in B, which bank would you recommend to Mr. Farouk? Justify your choice. The answer is Go Bank because Go Bank has higher interest compared to Easy Bank. For question D, after 7 years of investment, the bank changed the rate to 4.9% compounded monthly. What is the total amount in Mr. Farouk's investment account at the end of 10 years? What we can extract from the question is K 4.9%, M is 12, and T is 3 years. First, we need to find amount for 2 more years to complete 7 years. We already count for 5 years in question A for Go Bank. So, we use 43829.14 ringgit as new principal and still use same information as in question A but change the time into 2. The formula we use is compound interest. It is because there's no repeated action in the question. The formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket power of N. So, substitute the information into the formula. And you got the answer is 47955.77 ringgit. Next, we need to find the amount from year 7 until year 10. From the information we extract, substitute them into the same formula. But we need to use the new principal from year 1 until year 7 that you just got earlier. Then you got the answer is 55533.13 ringgit.
So for part B, question 1. Suroja plans to invest in a retirement scheme to provide her with a steady income for 10 years. She estimates that she will need 11,500 ringgit at the end of every 3 months during her retirement. She expects to earn a 4.25% interest rate compounded quarterly on her investment. So for A, determine how much Suroja needs in her bank to fulfill her retirement dream fund. So from the question, we could extract that R is 11,500 ringgit, while K is 4.25, but we divide it to 100%, we could get 0.0425, while M is 4 because it is compounded quarterly, and T is 10 years because Suroja would like to provide a steady income for 10 years. So from the question, we could use A, which is present value, because in this situation, Suroja was imagined that she was in a retirement situation, which is it is a present time. So we could substitute the numbers into the formula, and the final answer we could get is 373,000 ringgit 155.09 cents. So for question B is, when Suroja is 27, how much must she save monthly before she retires at 60 years old? To accumulate the amount in A, assuming she makes these payments into a bank that offers 2.4% compounded monthly, which is amount in question A is S, which is a future value in her retirement moment. So we can extract that K is 0.024 because 2.4% divided 100%, while M is 12 because it is compounded monthly, and T is 33 years because 60 years minus 27. So from this question we could use, because it is future value, from this question we assume that the question was asked how much Suroja needs to save monthly so that he could get the accumulated amount at the end of the times. So we want to find for R. So just substitute the number that we get into the formula, and the final answer for R is 618 ringgit 80 cents.
Part B, question 2. Kamboja is planning to present a house to her parents as a gift. She decided to buy a condominium which cost 375,000 ringgit. She makes a down payment of 10% and the bank finance the remaining amount. Based on the agreement, Kamboja is charged 3.5% compounded monthly, and she needs to pay 1,471 ringgit each month to settle the loan. A. How many equal payments will it take for Kamboja to settle the loan? To solve this question, first we need to extract the information we get from the question. First, we know that the question asks us to find how many months does it take for Kamboja to settle the whole payment. Since Kamboja makes a 10% down payment using her own money, it means that the rest of the condominium cost will be the loan she takes. A capital, which is equal to 337,500 ringgit. We use A formula because this is a loan. Other information we get from the question is R equals to 1,471 ringgit to be paid every month, M equals to 12 months, and K equals to 3.5%. The next step will be to substitute all the information we get from the question into the A formula. We need to solve it using the log method since we need to find power N. The final answer will be 382 months equal payments Kamboja will take to settle the loan. Part B, question 2b. On her 358 payments, Kamboja decided to settle the loan since her business was doing well. Find the value of her 358 payments and the total interest that she must pay. All the payments before 358 payments have been paid. Therefore, we need to find the new N, which is 382 months, supposed to be the actual deadline payment, with minus 357 equal to 25 months. Then, using the same information we got before, we substitute it into a formula to find the value of her 358 payment with the new N, which is 25 months. The answer will be 35,416 ringgit and 48 cents. After that, we need to find the total interest that she must pay. First, we need to find the total present value from the first day until 357 months. Kamboja has already paid. Using the F formula, we substitute it once again with the same information extracted before using N equal to 357. After that, we get to find the interest by using interest equal to Rn using A formula for both payments. Lastly, we find the total interest by calculating both interest, which is the final answer is 200,472 ringgit and 35 cents.